Hey y'all, welcome back to Ladybug Budgets. This is Michelle. I hope everybody's having a great day. Today we're going to start on some of our fall challenges. We're going to work on our long term and our alien snacks. So let's go ahead and we'll go in here. And this is our long term challenges that we've been working on. So for it, I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 60. So I did put just a little bit more in here to make a little bit more progress on these. So we'll start up here at the front. And we're working on this one from Budget with Carly. And I've been doing this one, put smaller amounts in until we get up to the larger numbers. So let's go ahead and let's do $10 in it this time. So we'll go ahead and do 10, and then next week we'll do the 8, and we can mark off the 18. So we're going to add 5 and 10 into here. And this will save us $345, and I've been working on this one for a good while. So far we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 55, 60, 1, and 2. So we're making some good progress on there. Alrighty, the next one I'm working on is this one from Livyland, and it's our roll and save. So let's go ahead and we'll roll and see what we get this time. Alright, that's a 3. And let's try one more. And a 6. So we'll add $9 into this one. So we'll take $1 and we'll add in 2 5s. So in this one so far, we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 55, 61, and 2. So we're getting going on that one pretty good too. Alrighty, let's see here. Alright, and then we're working on this one, and this one is from Saved Money Saves You, and we're working on this first challenge here. So we're going to go ahead and we'll do the next 5 and the next 2, and we'll add $7 into here. Alright, so we'll add 5, 6, and 7. So far out of the 105, we have 25, 26, 27, and 28. Okay. The next one I'm working on is from Let It Be Budgets, and these are $1 each. So let's go ahead and roll and see how many we're going to do. All right, that's a 4. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, let's go ahead and do one more on this. All right, and a 5. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we'll add $9 into here this time. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and take a 1, and we'll add 5 and 10. Alright, so in this one so far, we have 20, 45, 55, 56, and 57. And I can't remember how much this saves, but we're making some good progress on it. Alrighty, the next one we're doing is from Windmill Ridge. And I started this at the beginning of the year. So let's go ahead and roll and see what we get in here. That's a 1, so that's our last one. Alrighty, and let's try again. Alright, and a 5, so that's $6. And let's do one more. And that's a 1, we don't have a 1. Alright, and a 5. So we're going to do $11 into here this time. Alright, so we'll add 5, 10, and 11. So now in this one we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 65, 75, 76, 77, and 78. So that it's doing really good, but like I said, I have been working on it. I started it in January, so we still have quite a ways to go. So the next one we're doing is from Budget with Carly. So let's go ahead and roll and see what we're going to do. All right, that's a 2. So let me find my pink Sharpie over here. Let's see if this one will work. Alrighty, so we'll go ahead and we'll do this 2. Alright, and let's go again. Okay, that's a 1. So let me find my yellow here. Alrighty, so that's $3. So let's go ahead and try again. And a 3. So that's a blue. Okay. So that's 6. Let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's actually do one more on here. Alright, and a 4. So that's this darker pink. So we'll go ahead and do this one. And we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 more in there. Alright, so today in this one, we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that one's Budget with Carly. So in it so far, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, oops, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 96 in there so far. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and we have $4 left. And that's our last one in there. So let's go back up here. And let's stick it in this one. So we'll do 2 of the 2s. And we can stick the $4 into here to make a little more progress. Alrighty. And we'll just stick that into here. So that takes care of that binder. That's what money we have for it. Alrighty, and then we'll go over here and we will work on our alien snacks. So this one is from Budget with Carly, and I do $20 a week, and this is toward food truck. So we finished this one already for 100. So we're on this one. So we can do 5, 10, 15, and 20 on there. And this one will save us 75. So far we have $40 in there. So it's coming along. Alright, and then we're going to work in here, and this is my random crap binder. I decided to stick my file challenges, some of them into here. I have a bunch of file challenges I want to do, so I thought we'll just go ahead and start on those. So I've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 60. So I have decided that for the month, I'm not going to work on my food truck binder and a couple more binders, so we could work on these. So the first one I'm going to do, I have money just for these. So I decided on these 2 challenges, I'm going to roll a 12-sided dice. It's Budget with Amanda and Budgeting with a Ginger. So I do have $24 here. That way, if we get 12 on each, we've got enough to cover it. If we don't use all that, then we will add it into another challenge. Or either that, or maybe keep it for next week. So let's go ahead and see what we get here. Alright, that's a 6. So let's go ahead and we'll put a 6 here. All right, and a 7. All right, so let's see what we got here. So we can do, let's see, that's 13. So 10, 11, 12, 13. So let's go ahead and do one more on here. And if it goes over, then let's see, we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if so, I'll take $1 out of here. All right, and a 4. All righty. So that'll work. So we'll take 1 back and we'll put in this other 5 here. So I'm just going to put these other ones back with these challenges, like a rollover, and that way we can do them next time. So I thought for these 2, I'm going to do both of these toward food truck instead of doing my binder for the month. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 16, and 17 for those 2. And then we'll stick this up here in front so that it can be some extra for next time. All right, so that's my first one. All right, and then I'm going to do this one. And this was a freebie, Fall into Savings from Lifted Up and Living. So let's go ahead and we'll work on this one. And if you land on a one of the icons, it's different dice that you roll for it. So I thought that would be, it might be a little bit scary, but I thought that would be a good one. So we'll just start, let's just start up here. And we'll go ahead and roll. All right, so that's a 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that is a D10 that we're rolling. So let's see here. And that's this one. Oh, that's an 8. Let's see. This is the 10. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and roll. All right, and we got a 3. So we're going to put $3 there. So 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, and let's try one more time. I thought this would be a fun one, so, all right, and a 1. So that's here, and that's a D3. So we'll get my 3-sided dice, and we're going to do 3 in there. So that's $6. So I'm going to take these back and stick in a 5. And let's go ahead and we'll stop there for now. And if we got more money, we can come back up. But this one is a freebie, Lifted Up and Living. So I thought that would be really fun. I love how the dice games. And that one you can do different ones. So, all right, this one is the File Dice Race. And this one is Divine Savings Co. So this is like a, to see which one, see which dice wins. So let's go ahead and roll. All right, and that's a 6, so we don't have a 6. So let's see. Let's use our 4-sided dice. I just realized that. So let's go ahead and we'll do a 4-sided. All right, that's a 1. All righty, and let's try again. A 2, so that's $3. Let's go one more time. And a 4. So $4, 5, 6, $7. We'll start this one. So 5, 6, and 7. And I haven't seen anybody play any of these, so I'm hoping that I'm doing these right. So, but if not, then we'll figure it out later. All right, and then the next one I'm going to do is from Craft and Budget with On, and this is a Plinko, and this is a save $1. So it says, did you land on a cozy mug? Save +1 to the amount at the bottom. So if you land on the little mugs, you got to add $1 in. All right, so now let's switch back to our other dice here. All right, so that's a 6. Let's see, where's my little mover? Here it is. All right, so we'll do a 6 and a 1. another one, a 4, a 6, and a 1. So we didn't hit anything, so that one's $1. So we'll go ahead and go again. So let's move our little bird back up here. All right, that's a 2, a 3, a 4, and that one has a mug, so we're going to add two more dollars for that. Alrighty, and then a 4, another 4, and a 5. So that one's $1. So let's go ahead and go one more round on here. All right, so 6, 2, 3, 6, 1, and 1. So that's another $1. All right, so we'll go and add 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we'll switch that out for a 5. And we'll put that in there to start that one. And that one is Crafting Budget with On. Alrighty, then the next one we're going to do is from CBA Mom Saves. So this is a freebie, and this is row a D6 and move along the path. Save the number on the spot you land on at the, and then if you land on one of the icons, you pick a number on these cards to save. So we'll go ahead and start here. All right, that's a 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that one's $4. All right, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let's go ahead and try again. All right, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's $3. So 1, 2, 3, and let's try one more time. All right, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the little wagon. So that's this. So let's go ahead and we'll add in. Let's add in the $4 this time. So we'll go ahead and color it in, and we'll add 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out for 5s. And we may have some money to come back into some of these again. I'm not positive. I wasn't sure how much money I could go with on them. So the next thing we're going to do is from Anna Banana Budgets, and this one is the File Bingo, and it's a freebie. Draw cards until you get a bingo. Save either the total cards drawn or the cards that created the bingo. So you get the little card game and you get the little cards. So let's shuffle things up just a little bit. And I thought this was really cute. Alright, so let's go ahead and draw. Alright, and this is the little house for $1. So we'll go ahead and mark it. And that one's $1. Alrighty, and let's go again. And it's the little rocking chair or the little file chair for $1. Alright, so that's another $1. Alright, let's go ahead and go again. This is a scarf for $2. Alright, so 1 and 2. Alright, and then the little teapot is $2. So we'll go ahead and do that one. And let's go ahead and do another one. Alright, it's the fireplace for $3. So let me take 2 1s and we'll stick a 5 in, and let's try one more. Alright, and it's the little sweater on the clothesline for $2. So 1 and 2. All right, so in this one, we're going to add 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So I'm going to go ahead and get another 5 here. All right, so yeah, these are the ones that we've done already. So we'll add that into there. All right, and we still got some money left, so let's go back up to the front. And let's try this one again. If I can get a hold of it here. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and we stopped here, so we'll go ahead and roll. So that's 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's a D3. So let's go ahead and roll. Alright, and that one's going to be $2. So 1 and 2. And let's go ahead and go again on here. Alright, 1 and 2. So that is the 10-sided again. Alrighty, so let's try it. Alright, and that's $4. So we'll put one back and take a 5. So we'll add $6 more into here. So now we've done 5, 10, 11, and 12 for that one. Alright, and let's go back here. And we'll do a couple more on here with our 4-sided dice. So let's go ahead and roll. Alright, that's a 3. 1, 2, 3. And a 2. So we'll take our last 5 and let's go one more. Alright, and a 4. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we'll add $9 more into there. So now with this one, we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Alrighty. And we have, oh, there's our driveway alarm. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, $5 left. Let's go ahead and let's add $1 into our driveway alarm. So this is my little challenge from Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. So we're going to add another $1 in. And we'll go ahead and color another bill. So now we should have $10 in here. Let's make sure. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright. And I just happen to have $1 in there. So hopefully that's it. Alright. So we've got $5 more in here. So let's go. Where can we stick $5 here? Well, let's go ahead and try this one one more time. And hopefully we don't get an IOU. Alright, so we'll go ahead and roll. Alright, that's a 1. So that is $4. Uh-oh. So 4. And a 3. And a 5. And a 6. And a 1. And another 1. So that's $1 more. So we can add our $5 in there without an IOU for that one. So that'll take care of that binder. So we did get to start on those. So, and I thought all these would be really fun. So I wanted to try them. So that takes care of that. Alrighty, the next thing we're going to do is this is a collab. I'm not sure if I have everybody's cards yet or not. But I have some of these. I have Angela Marie 888, Blue Kiwi Budgets, Charma Budgets, Cat Lady Budgets. Let's see, whose was this? I can't remember. Oh, Vicky, thanks. And budgeting with Kim. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So I'm not sure how everybody's going to play this. I just put all my cards together. When we draw them, we'll go over here and find it and do it that way. So these are just all the cards in together. And like I said, I may not have everybody's yet, but these are what I've got so far. So we're going to go ahead and we'll draw that one. And that one's on right here, budgeting with Kim. So that one's $3. All right, so let's lay our money over here. 1, 2, and 3. All right, and then let's go again. All right, that's the apple cider, and it's here. Blue kiwi budgets for $1. All right, so we'll add another $1. All righty, and then we got this one, and this one's cat lady budgets. So that is this one. All right, and this one's $2. And then we have a bonus down here, so we'll do $2, $3 for that one. And we'll put that one back in. So 1, 2, and 3. All right, so let's go again. And that's the little blankets. So that's here on budgeting with Kim for $2. 1 and 2. All righty. And then we got this one. Angela Marie, so that one is here, and it's $1. Alrighty. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Vicky, thanks. Roll and match. So let's find the little candle here. Alright, so this one we're going to roll, and it will be +3 on this. Or -1. So let's go ahead and roll. Alright, and that's a 6. So let's see what we got. 1, nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's go ahead and put the dime in there for that one. And we'll finish that one. Alright, and then let's go back over here. I got $1 left. So we're going to go back on Cat Lady Budgets, and we'll do one more of these dollars. And we'll still put that one back in. So that's what we've got for it. So again, this is Vicky Thanks, Angela Marie 888, Budgeting with Kim, Charma Budgets, Blue Kiwi Budgets, and Cat Lady Budgets. So if I don't have everybody's, somebody let me know, and I will go and get the other ones. So we're just going to put our $20 in here, and we'll try to do that each week if I can. So we'll see how that goes. So, but I thought it was a really cute one and wanted to do it. So that's what money I have. So I appreciate everybody watching. I hope everybody has a blessed day, and I'll see you next time. Thank y'all.